Good morning, welcome to our daily election roundup. And well, last night was the big one, the NPR poll from YouGov, as we discussed yesterday, as I talked to Helen Thomas from Blonde Money about in a bit more depth, and it came good in the sense that it matched the polling data that we've seen. So it showed a Conservative majority of 68 seats, the Tories coming in on 367 versus 211 for Labour. So big move, big swing towards the Conservatives, and really just cements the idea that it's the Tories' election to lose now. Of course there are caveats, but the broad picture is supportive of the consensus that the Conservatives are going to win. We saw the cable shoot higher on the news, up to 129.50, since retraced a touch. We're now at 129.36 there, but basically holding those gains from last night as the result came out. It shows really quite convincing push from Labour towards the Conservatives in a lot of northern traditional Labour heartlands, which are of course the more pro-Leave kind of constituencies. The Tories picking up these Leave voters there. Also in Scotland, the SNP just taking 2 seats off the Tories, so not as bad as feared for the Tories there. The SNP, of course, just happy to be by far and away the largest party, and they can keep hammering on their referendum idea. In places like Eastbourne, Tories easily winning there, but also Lib Dems not doing quite so well. So places like Finchley and Golders Green, where Luciana Berger, who's previously Labour, switched to Lib Dems, she was expected to do reasonably well and potentially challenge for the seat, but the actual polling data suggests Tories winning that one quite easily. So the Remain, as again Helen Thomas's excellent analysis always shows, that the Remain vote is split between Labour and Lib Dem, and the Leave vote is holding up because the Brexit Party has been sidelined almost completely. Its polling data is now on the floor. The Tories are picking up seats. Even Dennis Skinner's seat in Bolsover, the beast of Bolsover, has been tamed, and the data suggests that the Tories will take that as well. So big swing towards the Tories in the data. A couple of caveats. So one, this was based on national polling data, which showed the Tories on an 11-point lead. Latest polls suggest that that's narrowed, so Labour are gaining ground. If they continue to gain ground, then we could be in a different scenario come election night. Also, the margins are quite slim. So on 21 seats, the margin between Labour and Tory is less than 1%. On well over 30 seats, it's less than 5%. So the margin for error, which a 5% margin for error is not massive in polling terms. It's an inexact science. So in polling terms, these are very slim margins, and so we could get a tip either way. If you did see the Tories maybe gain 30 fewer seats, that would see them on around about 337, which is still a decent majority, not the whopping 68 seat majority, but a majority nonetheless of a good 20 to 30 seats, just enough for Boris Johnson to get his Brexit deal through, no doubt, especially as it's now on the manifesto and it's following the purge of the more pro-Remain side of the party. It's very much a Leavers party now for the Tories. So that's the big news that we've had overnight. Cable strong as a result, holding gains, but we might just see some moves in the polls over the next couple of weeks that just cast some doubt over the extent of the Tory victory. But at the moment, certainly looking like a hung parliament is not likely. We'll keep you up to date with more on the election. We've got our last daily update of the week tomorrow, same time, 11 o'clock. Thanks for watching.